So what should you do if you're maxed out and hit a plateau on some of your lifts? The first thing to say is to make sure you're not cutting corners with your technique. Often when I look at people's technique, when they've told them they plateau, you can really see they need to move more efficiently, which will help them manage better load. If there are key moves that you are struggling with, make sure at the start of your workout. The fatigue will carry through a session, so if you're doing things after 2 or 3 exercises, you're just generally always going to struggle to progress them. Also, if you've been progressing your training for 10, 12 weeks and a lot of your exercises are quite close to your limit, it may be worthwhile pulling 1 or 2 exercises out of each workout to protect the exercises you do want to try and focus on. Once again, this will help manage fatigue overall and just give you a better chance of lifting more. Also, make sure you're training in quite a broad rep range. Don't be doing 8 or 10s or 12s. Be doing 6 to 12. 8 to 16. So you can be going up in volume, and when you get to the top of the volume, when you go heavier, you can drop down really low with the rep count overall. Because if you're trying to do higher rep train, 6, 8 and above, then generally it's always quite hard to go up in load simply because you have to repeat it so many times. You can try doing something called rest pause training, where you get as many reps as possible, pause for 20 seconds and get 1 or 2 more afterwards. Finally, and most importantly, make sure you're being patient. It's really common for intermediate to advanced lifters to have to sit at the same load and rep range for a particular exercise for 4 to 6 weeks before progressing. Gives you a chance to master technique, make sure the rating of perceived exertion starts to drop per lift, and then you can go up in load. And if you want help in your training, working around plateaus, DM me for information about online training.